Arrive precisely when we mean to.
Yo, John, what's up? We're streaming.
Oh shit, are we streaming?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh fuck, we're doing that streaming thing again.
Keep it low key.
Look at this. Yeah.
This is how we're gonna avoid being deplatformed.
Yeah, exactly. Because now we're incognito. No one knows it's us.
You should introduce the show, John, because I'm eating pizza.
Oh god damn it. Alright, what's up guys? We're doing shooting the shit. Incognito mode. As you can see, we both look like we're about to drop the hottest album of 2018. We only have a couple more days though, so we should probably get on that. You got anything written, Robert? I mean, you can wait until you swallow.
What do you mean
That's rude.
written? Am I supposed to write something?
Well, yeah, we were supposed to drop an album. What the fuck?
Am I
God
supposed to be
damn it.
dropping some dank ass beats?
You could, yeah. That'd be pretty sweet. Drop some beats.
I could try and beatbox.
Oh yeah.
If it sounds like bluegrass, sorry.
Yeah. Oh man. So
Yeah, it'd
yeah,
be kind
we're
of funny to hear somebody beatbox Grand Ole Opry style.
that would be pretty sweet. And guest hosting with me today is Old English.
Uh,
32 ounces of it.
can you
'Cause
promote
they don't
that?
make 40s anymore.
Are you sure
I
you
mean,
can
they're not
promote
paying
that?
me. No, I just felt like going old school because we had the hoodie on and all that shit. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'll
my
go ahead and
hoodie's
pick
got to
up
go.
a
It's
hoodie.
bugging me. I'm gonna stick with this
God damn it!
wonderful beanie here. Look at that.
You could
Yeah.
you couldn't stay in character for like 2 minutes.
I am in character. Look, I am in this character. My character doesn't need a hoodie. My
You have
character
a
just
different character
needs
now, though.
my character just needs character. You know, that's
So
really all
yeah.
that matters.
Also to address Midget B in the chat. Fuck you. You don't control the show. We shoot the shit when we feel like it. And there you go.
Oh, I should probably be checking on that chat. Is he busting our balls?
He was slightly before we started.
So
He called
technically, he
us.
wasn't busting our balls in the show.
Right. Well, yeah, we didn't see it until we started. So yeah, sorry, we don't monitor the chat before we start. We're too good for that. We're too cool
Yeah, you're
for
gonna have to
school.
read most of that because my eyes aren't with me tonight.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Well, these sunglasses aren't prescription, so
Ah,
there's a it makes it a little difficult.
wear your sunglasses at night so you can see.
Are we sheep shagging coons? That seems a little harsh.
Allegedly, we are.
You know, little piece of trivia. Maybe this will help you, midget. According to doctors or animal scientists or both, and I got this from my stepmother who was in the medical field at the time. The
Hmm.
female sheep, the ewe as it were, has a vagina that feels the most like a female human vagina of any other animal.
So there was actually like science done. Like there was a
Some,
scientist who's like, let's fuck all these different animals,
I
and
think it's got a lot to do with like construction and setup, that kind of thing, maybe. But
maybe yeah,
it's the closest to a human vagina,
yeah.
especially from a feel.
They don't quite talk as much though, so I mean that's a good thing, I guess.
Oh, they bitch up a storm. You,
I
you just,
guess I wouldn't know.
it just sounds like a fucking sheep, though.
Yeah, believe it or not, I've never fucked a sheep.
I heard this from a friend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's just rumors. So yeah, what
I
do you
grew
want to
up in
shoot the
Oklahoma.
shit
Where are you gonna
about?
find sheep there?
Apparently everywhere. Didn't you tell a story once about something like that?
About Carl.
Yeah, exactly. I guess that was a goat then, right? Or was it a
Goat,
sheep?
sheep.
It's
Bah.
all the same. It's all the same shit. We should wear our kilts, boys. I don't have a kilt.
That would require I put something on below the waist.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you know the
Why do you
rule,
think the
but
camera hasn't panned down?
Yeah, exactly. The rule is streamers don't wear pants. Anytime you're streaming, they're not wearing pants.
Oh,
That's
that's a
that's the
rule?
law. That's the law, actually.
Wow.
By law, you can't wear pants.
You know the
Yeah,
upside is? I didn't even know that.
yeah. Well, at least you're a law-abiding citizen, though. As are we both. So yeah, what are we shooting the shit about tonight, man?
Pretty good pizza.
Pizza?
I shoot shit on that all day.
Yeah, yeah. You're kind of a pizza slut, aren't you?
Mm. Only if it's sexy pizza.
Hmm.
Gotta be sexy.
So yeah, for the continuation of lore for this channel, there is actually a stream that has been since deleted. That was called the Pizza Stream. And it was the most legendary stream we ever had.
Amazing. I can't believe we had to delete that show.
Yeah, we had copyright stuff, and it was,
But
it
that
was a
was one of the
test
most
thing.
highly viewed shows that we've had, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
I've heard some pretty good rumors about it. I mean, granted, we were
Yeah.
on the inside doing it, but it didn't. I guess it just didn't seem as epic from in here as it apparently was out there.
Oh, it was certainly impressive from my standpoint. I mean, I guess you're just harder to
We were on
please.
the verge of going viral if they hadn't had us pull it,
Yeah, yeah, no, we would have got millions and millions of views on that. It would have been crazy.
right?
Hell yeah.
Goddamn
So yeah,
copyright infringement.
yeah, no, right? What was it, like an AC/DC song? I think it was
Yeah, like that
something like
shit's
that.
not played everywhere by everybody
All the time.
all the time.
And yeah, I apologize, guys, if you can hear some noise coming from a different room. That would be Robert's cousin and his butt buddies playing Super Smash Brothers. I think being all loud and shit.
It just goes to show, John, you are not the alpha male in that house.
Um, I mean, I suppose, yeah. I mean, I was trying to think of a good comeback, but
There is none.
there isn't one. Yeah, the evidence speaks for itself.
Yeah, because I sure as hell didn't see you jumping up and rushing. Y'all shut that goddamn noise up over here.
Yeah, no, it's true,
John
Midget
is
B.
cucked.
It's all cooked. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
John's so cucked he licks the jizz out of it.
Oh man, that's so fucking nasty. I can't believe you do that. Fucking gross. Just
Do or have done.
do. I'm sure you still do it.
I'll lick my own jizz out of something.
That's nasty.
Why? It's mine.
Does it taste good at least?
Just what? Depends on what I've eaten, I guess.
Yeah, isn't that something like where you like eat a bunch of sweet stuff? Like it's supposed to taste
Um,
sweeter or something like that? Like the pineapple was
yes
a
and no, but
thing.
garlic doesn't. Garlic is a good one.
Oh yeah.
Not asparagus though. Stay away from asparagus.
Yeah, I heard smoking also kind of changes the flavor as
Yeah,
you are about to light up.
yeah, yeah. It gives it that bold, refreshing flavor.
But wait, if you smoke menthol, does it make the sperm more minty?
No, I just shove a Mentos in your mom's cooch.
Ah, that works too, I guess. But that makes it more minty for you, though. We're talking about other people eating sperm. It's not all
Why
about
do I
you eating
care about
sperm,
other
Robert. This
people?
is not this is not the Robert eating sperm stream.
Then why are you taking it to that level, John?
I don't know. I felt like I had to one up you. I'm not sure why.
You can't one up me. You
I can
literally
try.
cannot. You know about my various things from my history. You just can't. You can't one up me.
Oh yeah. No, no, I've not done half the shit you at least claim to do.
There are medical records on some of them.
Really? That's awesome.
You have to
So yeah,
excuse
if
me.
anyone else is in the chat other than Midget B there,
Well, we like Midget B too. He needs to
yeah,
talk
we
more.
do.
He hardly talks enough unless he's calling somebody a fucking coon.
A cuck or a coont, something like that, or a wanker. We're wankers as well, which I guess that makes sense.
I was wanking earlier.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Yeah. Oh, everything came out perfect.
That's good. Yeah, no testicular torsion or anything like that.
Not that much. Danger
Ah,
Baby is not here.
right. Duly noted. We'll be sure to strike that from the record. Danger Baby is not here.
Yeah, baby. Are you ready for some of that smooth, slow jazz? You know, that you cannot hold anybody else responsible for, midget. It is your own fault if you haven't had a wank.
Yeah, if you
And
haven't had your
if
wink
it's making
today,
you sad. Your sadness is in your hands.
I think he's
Literally.
making it. I think he's making an Orange Man reference. That's how he ends his tweets. He'll be like, "This person's a piece of shit, sad." You know, except for he's doing it to himself. But yeah, man. You can. I mean, you can have a wank to the show. I don't mind. If you want to do like a come tribute or something like that,
Why wouldn't he
that'd be
just look at
cool.
us?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You could do a come tribute.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would really do well for our numbers.
yeah. Send us a picture. I'll tweet it out. I don't care.
We'll post that on Tumblr.
Tumblr. Yeah, yeah. You want to talk a little bit about that?
We know what having a wank is.
No, no. Yeah, yeah. We know what having a wank is, dude. Come
That's why
on.
I say your your sadness is in your own hands. Literally. It's
Wait. So Danger Baby says it was free gas and Christmas tits in Jacksonville today.
wait,
Well, so can you explain to us what Christmas tits are? Because
where
that
are
would be
you
kind of
seeing
cool.
that?
Right underneath one of Midget B's comments, the one where he said,
I only see one comment from her that says I'm not here.
you probably want to go to the chat option. This is now the tech stream, and then go to live chat instead of the top chat.
That's annoying.
You're annoying.
There was free gas and what Christmas tits in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Really? And
yeah.
why
That's
are
what I'm
we
saying.
finding out about this now, as opposed to say yesterday?
What? One of those mini comments concerning wanks I may or may not have posted. I think you have posted. It's got your name next to it.
Yeah, it pretty
So
much points right at you.
yeah, pretty sure that's you with the big
All of
wrench
this would
next to you.
hold up in a court of law.
Look at you with a wrench.
You wanked today?
Yeah,
Great. Thank you for sharing.
yeah, we appreciate that. Just next time, do a come tribute like we were talking about.
Yeah, if you don't mind. What's it, are you trying to say you've only got one in you? Come on. Kids
Yeah,
your
come on,
age,
man.
you should be going at
Right?
least 12 times a day.
Oh man, I think my record was like 7 when I was like 16.
I had a record, but then I broke it.
And yeah, Cameron, that's kind of what we're going for. He said we
Um,
both look like
it
a Unabomber.
that's exactly what happened, Cameron. That's what we're going for.
Oh, no assholes. The Christmas tits were real. I'm not sure what Christmas tits are. I feel like I'm missing out on something. A truck full of inmates stuck in traffic. Oh shit.
And they had tits.
Yeah, were they nice tits? He's 10 out
Wait,
of
was this
10.
were these female prisoners? And that's
Not necessarily.
well, I mean, it really kind of unless it's just a bunch of fat guys, you're really not going to get any good tits.
Oh,
Oh,
they
they were
asked for
asking.
tits?
Oh,
That makes sense. Yeah.
did someone we know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, help them out?
Yeah. That's right, Dante Gibson. We are incognito. You don't know it's us. So there you go.
I love
So we
it.
can't
Their
can't be
Christmas
deplatformed.
wish was granted. God, got to give them props. Those poor. Ah, see now
I don't know.
somebody.
Midget B's got kind of hairy tits though. I'm not sure if that was a good thing.
Yeah, but he's gonna be jerk bait later on all night tonight
Oh,
for
that's probably
for
true. Yeah.
for many
Yeah,
prisoners.
you made those people's day, man. That's a
Yeah,
good thing.
yeah.
Hell
And I
yeah.
mean that's some serious shit right there because some of those guys are having it hard.
Yeah, Danger Baby. We knew that. We knew what
We
you were talking
figured it
about.
was you because
We just
God
did the
help us
plot
if it
twist
actually
thing,
was
plot
midget.
twist. It was actually Midget B, not you. But yeah, we got 8 people watching now. That's pretty awesome.
Eight
I like that.
people.
8
That's a
people.
lot.
That's like a hell of a lot,
I'm
man.
gonna freeze up.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting nervous now. Oh shit. What do I? Fuck. What do I? Fuck.
What
I
do
don't
you
know what to
say,
do.
John? What do you say to something like that? What do you say? Picture
I'm
them in
gonna
their underwear.
I'm gonna post my like, old English again, going old school, kind of shit that you drink before you're like of age to drink.
I'm picturing all of them in their underwear. It makes it easier for me to get through
Mm.
this.
Mm-hmm.
without so much nerve. You know, maybe I'll pop a couple of Valium.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Then you'll sound like me, all low energy.
John, John, you're so low. I can't
I
even
know,
think of a
it's
good
fucking
comeback.
ridiculous. Because it's
That's how
true.
low it is. It's just so fucking low. There's no
Yeah.
comeback that would do it justice.
Hell yeah. Appreciate that, Dante, man, for real.
I told John already. The channel will grow. This is my shit.
Yeah.
That's why we're shooting it.
That's why we're shooting it. We got about no has no kick flag because I wasn't ready to declare my allegiance publicly like that, you know.
Wait.
So maybe I will put it up, but I was really trying to get my Gadsden flag back from Robert, but it's still at his house.
So how are you trying to get it back from me when you A, haven't said anything about it, and B, haven't come the fuck over and gotten it?
So trying to get it back means to
Trying.
remember to have you bring it over next time you come over. But I
Trying
haven't
to
done
get it
that.
back is trying to fucking remember to say something about it. Because you're so fucking low key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're fucking low key, alright.
Low key AF. You can tell by my hoodie, my sunglasses, you know, super low key.
John, you're a fucking
Incognito.
poser. You are a fucking uniposer. That's what you are.
Uniposer.
You're the
Yeah,
uniposer.
it's true. I've never sent any bombs to anybody in the mail, so.
That's you, John. Oh god, that's gonna be your new name, the
But
uniposer.
I do live out in the woods in a little cabin, so that is one thing I've got in common. Just haven't written my manifesto yet.
Oh no, you're just full of shit.
What?
Manifesto. You haven't even taken one philosophy class, have you?
No,
How can you
never.
have a manifesto if you don't
I mean,
take any
you
philosophy
know,
classes?
that's
That's right,
just a
Dante. He's the
yeah.
uniposer, and you use that shit against him.
Is that going to be a meme now? Do we have our first official meme? The Uniposer. Listen, I will show up to the show like this every single time.
It's okay. That's fine.
I do not
I'll
care.
do this too. I'll be that cool, smooth jazz.
Smooth jazz. Hashtag Uniposer.
There it
Damn
is.
right.
There it is. Right there.
Oh man, once it's the hashtag, it's official.
See, you can't go wrong with a hashtag. Well, you know, does that vie for the at? Hmm.
At? What do you
Yeah.
mean? No,
At
don't at me.
uniposer. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
See,
well, no, there's no
you could
official like
you could set up a
Uniposer.
whole Twitter account. You could be like
No,
the uniposer from the generational gap.
that sounds like too much work. I'm not doing that.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
because God forbid should we promote the show.
Photoshop text over a screenshot. Yeah, dude.
Wow, that's a whole
Totally do
lot of
that.
technical bullshit he just said right there.
A whole lot of technical bullshit.
There's photoshopping and texting and overlaying and screen.
Fire up the hate
Fuck.
machine. That's right. It's coming. I wish it was coming, man. That would be awesome.
Jesus Christ, John, if you haven't gotten the hate machine going yet from any of our shows, I don't know what it's going to take.
Oh, it's just gonna take people watching it. There's plenty of material there, I'm sure. It's just gonna take people actually seeing it. So hopefully that happens. I
Maybe
mean, we
we'll
got a
get a few
couple
of those
people in
people
here.
that want to give us the old anger fap.
The old anger fap. Yeah. The old hate fap.
Send us some tributes from their anger fapping.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, if anyone out there wants to do a cum tribute, that would be fucking sweet.
That would be
I'll,
fucking scary. The
yeah, I'll
real
tweet it
question
out.
is whose face do they shoot on?
Oh, I mean, if they want to, hopefully they do it both.
You think they'll come
If
for
you
the
come on a
if they come
picture
from the side and
horizontally,
just
yeah, you'll hit both. Yeah,
Mm,
that's the way to do it.
which
Just to be
means
fair.
so it depends on which side they come from to see which one
Ha,
gets the freshest, right?
which side they come from.
Right? Pun
Yeah,
intended.
I hope so. Yeah, now who's wobbling, bitch?
Jesus Christ! You know how long it's been since somebody came on my face? I cannot fap to this.
At least 2 or 3 hours.
What?
I said at least 2 or 3 hours.
It's been longer than that. Sad to say.
Oh, like 6. So yeah, cannot fap to this. You certainly can if you try hard enough.
All you got to do is try, midget. You try
Yeah,
hard enough, and you can fap to anything.
that's right. We believe in you. We here at the Generational Gap believe in your ability to fap to anything.
I will say this.
PSA.
I I can't get off just using my imagination.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the imagination for that.
You don't have like memories or anything that you can use?
Oh,
I mean,
no memories I want to use.
Jesus.
Let's qualify that.
You've had some pretty disappointing sex then.
Oh well, yeah, no, yeah, that's it's not. Yeah, that's I've never. Yeah,
And yes, Midget B, I will go on record saying that incognito, because no one's gonna know it's me. You gotta do like one of those like put the black like silhouetted, and then like the voice changer, so I sound different, and then I'll say it on the record.
what are you gonna say on the record?
That we believe that he can fap to anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is off the record, by the way.
We
I'm
believe
saying
you can fly.
I don't. Don't do that. That you'll die. Don't do that.
Do what?
Don't please don't fly.
I believe he can
'Cause you
touch the
can't.
sky.
No, that'd be extremely dangerous. I would not recommend doing that.
Well, he's got Danger Baby to keep him grounded, right?
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully she does a good job.
All right, enough affirmation for the fucking married people.
Mm. So we were thinking about stopping the show at about 8 o'clock. That's about 9 minutes from now. But I kind of want to go a little bit longer. So I think we should leave it up to the chat. So press 1 in the chat if you want us to go a little bit longer, or press 2 if you want us to shut the fuck up.
By
So we'll
shutting
wait
the
for
fuck
some
up, he means
response.
taking a break from 8 to 8:30 before we start the regular show. Don't let him
Yeah,
fuck with you.
yeah, that's true. That is what I mean.
Are we going to do this regular show incognito as well?
Um, sure, why not? I don't care. Do you want to do it in
Maybe
incognito?
we need
We'll
to
we'll
get
talk about it off.
we need to have that vote too.
All right, yeah, we'll have that vote, but we'll have that one after. If we find out if we're doing it longer or not.
Right.
But no one wants to respond. No, fuck you, Midget B. No shower for you. No, no, no. You see, you don't understand. You have to hit 1 if you want us to keep going, and 2 if you want us to stop. You can't just say no, don't stop, because that doesn't count. And shut the fuck up, let me have a
Wait,
shower doesn't count either.
just FYI, the way she said that was really sexy. No,
Oh, yeah?
don't stop. See?
Yeah.
But, if it's cold outside, you can't you shouldn't misinterpret that.
1, 2, close enough.
Wait, is it possible she just forgot to put commas in that first sentence? So it was
It's
like,
possible.
no, don't, stop.
It could be.
So
You're like, no.
does no mean no?
Right. I mean, it is a double negative, though. No, don't. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I might just be talking shit. Which is what we're here to do.
That's what shooting the shit is all about. That and pizza and
Come.
weed.
It's pretty much all we
Wait.
talked about is come.
And this surprises you, John.
It doesn't surprise me.
Did we
It's a
maintain
fun
the
fact.
viewing audience? That's the question. Did we keep the audience
Well,
while we were talking about
we
having
lost
cum
2 people.
tributes done?
Well, we lost 2 people, so.
No,
you
those
know.
are probably the 2 that were going to give us the word of mouth we needed.
Well, no, I mean, we're cutting the.
John. That's 25% of the viewing audience that was in
It's
here.
true. It is. But no, we're just cutting the chaff, just getting rid of all the extra shit that we don't need. We don't need people who are just going to leave because we're talking about eating cum.
Survival of the fittest?
Yeah, I mean, if you can't sit through that, then you can't survive our show. It's just not going to happen. Sorry to say.
I feel like a different person in these glasses, John.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like somebody else.
Yeah, I like
I feel
it.
like somebody's taken me over.
Yeah, I think we might do that for the show. It'd be kind of cool.
I don't know.
I will. I don't know. It just wouldn't look right, though, if I was the only one. But whatever. If you don't like it, don't buy it.
What are we buying?
I don't know what we're buying.
I buy things I don't like all the time.
Yeah, what the
Like media.
fuck? Yeah. I buy shit all the time because I pay my taxes. I'll buy shit all the time that I
Jesus
don't like.
Christ. Yeah. What does your sales tax fund? Do you know?
Sales tax usually funds like all kinds of shit.
I know what sales tax is supposed to be for, John. I was just
I mean,
shut the
Jesus. I'm talking
fuck
about
up.
federal tax. Jesus.
Federal tax. Sheesh.
Yeah. Because we are lucky in Florida that we don't have a state income tax. It's pretty nice.
Is it?
A lot of places do. Yeah.
Still
A lot
want
of
the
states
fair
do.
tax.
Yeah. Fair tax. It's the way to go. It's more fair than anything else. It's in the name. Fair tax.
It's funny how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
You
It's
know,
almost like it was planned.
they say the IRS is not staffed to do its job anymore.
Yeah, it
And
never was.
what's interesting is that in and this is in reference to like auditing taxpayers and recouping money, etc. But
Hmm.
apparently they're so understaffed as far as pursuing this money that instead of going after the big fish, they mainly focus on little nobody taxpayers and catching them and getting money from them as opposed to going to like the
Right.
big route and pulling in millions. They're
Yeah.
going
Well, those people
after.
have better lawyers, so they have better accountants and better lawyers. You can get the small guys easily.
Well, they don't have the staff to go through all the to sit and pour over the paperwork and the filings and the this and the that, and
Yeah.
it's easier with us little people who don't make much money.
Yep. It's true.
It's one of
So it's
those.
almost like we should abolish the IRS or something, which I feel comfortable saying since I'm incognito. No one knows who I am.
As soon as they privatize it, if they when they
Privatize the IRS.
think about it, think about it. A company say like H&R Block, and they step up to the federal government and they say, "Let us take on the work of handling taxes for the United States government.
Or
We'll
we can
kick
just let
you
the
X amount of money and we'll keep a little part of it for doing the work, but you don't have to fund it from within yourself. It'll be privately funded. We'll handle all the groundwork and we'll make sure that you get higher returns than you currently are with the system you have in place." That's an easy sell to a government who wants to cut spending.
Yeah. No, I mean that wouldn't be
Especially,
so bad. But or we could just let the Treasury Department do that.
no,
That's
because
what they were supposed to do in the
that
first
would be them
place.
doing their job.
Oh right, yeah, we can't have that.
The issue is that they're not doing their fucking job apparently. So, somebody like
Right.
H&R Block comes along and says that, man, privatize military, privatize education, privatize
No, come on.
taxation, and
Privatize taxation.
I'm just saying,
Yeah. I
private
mean,
companies
privatizing the
handling those
military.
three things, man, that's going to
Privatizing the
happen.
military is a terrible idea.
It's
But
going to
other than
happen
that,
though.
no, it's not.
It watch. It's already in. It's already happening. How many places do
No.
we have private military at
Yeah,
that
we
we're
use
using more and
mercenaries.
more?
We use mercenaries like everyone has throughout history,
Right, but our
but
use
it's
of them
not
has
any different.
increased ever
Okay.
since the Gulf War. We've been
Yeah.
using more and more of that to reduce the amount of military we're having to use.
Well, yeah, because most of them aren't like, grunts. They're not soldiers. They're usually building contractors and security personnel and things like that. They're not like going out and fighting battles, you know.
Go ahead and keep telling yourself that sweet little lullaby.
It's true though.
You watch.
Okay.
I'll call it in 25 years. 25 years, those three things will have been privatized.
All right. Well,
Education,
in 25 years when
education,
we're back on this
military,
show still,
taxation, all
we'll hold you
privatized.
we'll hold you to that in 25 years on this show. Because we'll still have it somehow.
Oh, we won't because the corporations won't let us.
That's true. I'm gonna be in a corporatocracy. Is that what it's called? I don't know.
Something like that. I know
I
it's
think
not
there's another
good.
name for it. I think there's another name
Have
for
you
it.
ever seen that? What was the show called? They did a show about that. It was pretty good. And now I can't remember the name because I'm trying to.
Nice.
One of those goddamn things that I have trouble remembering.
But yeah, so we didn't get any votes in the
Continuum. That's
chat for
it.
continuing. So I say we just go until 8:15 anyway, and
That's fine. I wasn't
take a
shutting up.
15-minute break.
Anyways, so Continuum. Have you seen it?
Continuum, no.
Yeah, it was. I think
Sounds gay.
it was on Sci-Fi. But anyway, the premise was in the future, corporations had taken over everything.
Oh
So
right.
So basically, people, if you got educated, then you went into indentured servitude with corporations to pay for your education that you got. Military was
Sounds familiar.
military was privatized by corporations as well, so they were in control of how people were trained and what they did and all of this. But
Yeah.
a group decides to go back in time to alter the flow of the timeline and stop this corporate privatization from happening. And then there's a cop who's a corporate cop. She jumps back in time with them at the same time because they're doing it as a prison break. She manages to go back in time, so the whole show is about her trying to bring them to justice in our present time as they try and affect the future.
Sounds
And
shitty.
it's a pretty good show actually. But
Yeah.
it was one of those things that really, watching it, really made me start thinking about, could corporations do this, and how would I see it playing out? And sure enough, I see the corporations could pull this shit off.
Nice.
I
We
could
got a
see
one.
what? Oh,
Said we
there's a
got a
one.
one. We
What
got a
was
one.
one
That's good
for?
enough for me. That was for whether or not we should continue until
Oh, I thought
8:15.
maybe he was calling a bathroom break.
No.
All right.
But now we need to do one for us continuing the Unabomber incognito mode, and
In the
two
show.
for and then in the main show, and then two for being our regular boring shitty selves.
Shirts. Thank God he
Sure.
didn't say skins because it's cold tonight.
Yeah, for real. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna definitely run the shirts team.
So do we do the California Highway Patrol look? The
I could switch to my other glasses, which
and
make me look even more like
Uniposer.
the Unabomber.
I still think you're Uniposer, and I still think I hit that 1960s 70s DJ thing going on, sitting
Oh
around
yeah.
talking shit. Maybe talking Vietnam War with my flag behind me and the.
I think you look. I think you think a little bit too highly of yourself. I don't know.
I don't think I'm highly enough.
That might be true.
see where I went there.
I see what you did.
Smoke more
We
weed.
should.
It's good for me.
Yeah, I'll probably do that in the break.
They say marijuana is good for PTSD, which it is. However, more people smoking marijuana would be
Hmm.
even better for my PTSD because I would stress about every fucking buddy else a lot
Right.
less. It's just they'd all just be fucking chilled on their sofas somewhere, and they
Yeah.
wouldn't be out in my fucking way.
Right. Away from me. I hate that when I'm driving, man. There's a lot of in the way people.
You
Like
ever
they're just in
looked at
front
how
of
many
you.
fucking cars are on the road at any
Yeah, it's
given time,
ridiculous.
and just
It's crazy.
understand you're just a microscopic cross section of the world?
Yeah.
It's
It's
fucking
crazy,
scary, John.
man. That's deep shit, man.
That is the kind of shit that the mushrooms will do to you, man.
Oh yeah.
The
Mushrooms are
man,
fucking
the
awesome.
man is out to get us, John.
That's
He's
right.
out to
God, you
get
were
us.
wobbling like a motherfucker. You're doing what I was doing last
Is
week.
this wobbling? Is it
A
causing
little bit.
static?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna keep going for about another 10, 12 minutes, and then
I'm
we're gonna
gonna
take a
keep going.
break and do the main show.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, we're pretty close
Sorry
to
for the wobble.
finishing. But no, now we need to know if we're gonna be doing the main show,
Do we keep this look?
Unabomber status or
Uniposer. Duh.
Uniposer status, or we're gonna do it our normal boring selves.
Oh, here we go. Our world is an atom
Atom
compared to
compared
the
to the
universe,
universe,
bro. That
bruh.
is
That's
true.
right.
That is
We
true.
could just be one atom inside of a giant's left testicle. It's possible. We don't know. Could be inside some
So
massive
does that
other
mean we're
creature's left
spermatozoa?
testicles.
We're just a bunch of jizz?
Could be.
Let's
Or
see
maybe
how
we're just like an atom like on like a hair on a giant's testicle.
I think we're in a fucking petri dish is what I think.
Oh yeah. We got
Yeah,
people
like
like
if
watching
they
us.
just started pulling back with a real camera and kept pulling
Like
back
is it
far enough,
like that
just
episode
our
of The
whole
Simpsons?
just our whole little solar system is just in a fucking petri dish.
So
And the
you studying
Kuiper belt is actually the edge of the petri dish. Well,
the flat universe theory? Is that what you're doing?
yeah, something to that effect. I'm expecting Voyager 1 at any time. They're going to get back a signal that just says "thunk."
Yeah, all that like background noise that they hear on like the telescopes and shit. That's all just the reverberation of the petri dish. Oh my god! Now
Yeah,
everyone
Monk
knows
says
who you
this.
are.
Monk,
God damn!
did it show anything? No, there's
Showed
not
your
enough
eyes a
there.
little bit.
There's not enough
Facial
there.
recognition, man.
Yeah, but those are all red anyway. So who's got red eyes?
Right?
Nah, this is all a simulation. That's from Monk. Yeah, I could see it's a It's the Matrix. How do we know it's not the Matrix? Like, how in the fuck would you know
Well,
if
because
something like that was or wasn't going on? You'd have to hope somebody was awake.
if we use the premise of the Matrix, it was that they were using human bodies as batteries to power everything.
Right, I get that.
But the problem with that though is that it would take more energy to keep the body alive than the body would produce. So it was not a viable source for power. So if it was a simulation in that vein, it wouldn't work.
What if they were amplifying the energy output?
How?
I don't know. They're fucking machines, man. They figured
Well,
it
what the
out. They
fuck?
have
Well, okay, if you
AI.
can't figure this out, come back to me with this theory when
Can
you
we
figured out
can
all
we
the kinks.
amplify
Okay.
energy?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know anything about electricity or any other kind of
John,
energy.
have
I'm
you
not a
ever heard of
scientist.
what's it called? An amplifier. It's a
Oh
fucking
yeah.
word for a reason, John.
I guess we could. Well, no. Sometimes they amplify. Like, yeah, whatever. Shut up.
Shut up, right?
Shut
Amplify,
up.
I don't know, light to make it a laser. Yeah, John, we do that shit.
All right, whatever. But I doubt they could amplify the electricity coming out of a human body.
They wouldn't. They would just need to increase the heat output. The heat was the big thing. The heat was what they were turning into energy.
The heat? No, it was electricity.
Yeah, right. We produce electricity, but we also produce heat, and that heat
Yeah.
can be converted into energy as well.
I mean, possibly.
So,
But
John, we do it every fucking day.
no, you do it every fucking
I mean,
day.
we convert fucking water, turn in a fucking wheel into energy. We can convert heat.
Body positive, but we also need body negative so that they can interact. I don't know how electricity works, but
Oh, did you
yeah,
just go there? You fucking
I did.
lame ass. You're not
I
even a
know.
journeyman.
Yeah, no, I thought I was gonna have something like as I was saying it, I thought it would come to me, and then it really didn't. But I knew I wanted to go with it.
Why are buildings called buildings when they are already built?
Yeah.
Because they may be remodeled, so they may still be building. You just never know.
I don't know. That's kind of
Hey,
stretching it a bit, I think.
no, no. Hey, look at it this way: like office, you go to an office building
Because
to rent an
they would call it,
office. They
they would call
change
it,
it out if you want, move
yeah.
walls around,
But
so they're still building.
that's called rebuilding, which means that it has already been built.
No,
And you have to build
rebuilding
it
means
again.
rebuilding would be redoing the whole thing. I would think.
Not necessarily.
You mean remodeling? See, that's why they
Remodeling
call it
too.
remodeling, is because you're not rebuilding
Okay.
the entire
But
structure.
how come you never model though?
You modeled it the first time.
Yeah, but you don't call it that.
No, you
You
call
don't
it
call
building.
You're not like, oh yeah, we're gonna go model our bedroom this afternoon. No one says that.
Is water wet?
So how can you? Is water wet? Uh,
Is water
so-
wet?
no, it's not wet. It makes other things around it wet.
My stepbrother asked this question one time.
The only
and
argument
he thought it was a really good question. Hear
it
me
is.
out. He asked this question. He said, if wood is flammable, if you got water hot enough, would it catch wood on fire?
No, it would
He
evaporate
asked that
before
question.
Yeah, it would evaporate way before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, if you floated wood on some really hot water, would it catch on fire? I'm like, are you asking that question because you're an
Yeah, that's
idiot?
stupid.
Or you're
Yeah,
asking that question because you're an idiot?
right. No, the only way I can see that water can be wet is if you turn it into ice and then pour water, like liquid water, over the ice. That's the only way that I can think of where you can make water wet.
But you're not making water wet. You're making ice wet.
Right, but it's
It's
still
not
water.
water
It's
anymore if it's ice,
water
John.
molecules, and it's
No.
water. Yeah,
No,
absolutely,
it's
water.
ice.
It's still water, though.
It's crystallized
Yeah, but it's water.
water
It's still
molecules.
the same.
See,
it's still-
again, you can't just say water molecules. They're crystallized
still
water
H-
molecules,
it's
which
still
makes them
H2O.
no.
It's still yes.
No,
it's still
it's crystallized
combination.
H2O. See, we still have to put an adjective there. And when you have the adjective, John, it becomes an entirely different thing.
But no, it's still a different. It's water. It's just in a different form.
John, you're speaking gibberish.
I'm not. It makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
If you make it turn it into ice and you pour liquid water over it, then it is water is wet. That's the only way I can see it working.
Ice crater on Mars.
Yeah, we
Seems to be.
actually briefly
We
mentioned
were
that.
talking about the upcoming Mars hockey team.
Yeah, we're gonna say the Anaheim Ducks are
They're
gonna
gonna
play
they're
the
gonna send
Russian
another 20 rovers
on
up to
Mars.
Mars, and they're gonna broadcast fucking robot hockey from Mars. It'll be the next big fucking thing, man.
That'll be awesome. Yeah, like I said, we could play the Russians on Mars with the rovers. That'll be fucking awesome.
The Russians will probably fucking cheat.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you ever watched any movie in the '80s where it was America versus Russia, the Americans always won. It's strange. It's almost like it was propaganda or something.
I wonder if the endings are the same in the Russian versions of those movies, like when they ship them over there.
Oh, they probably weren't able to ship them over
Like
there at that
Rocky
point.
Four, who won at the end
Yeah,
of Rocky Four in the Russian version?
yeah. Well, in the Russian version, what was his name? Dragonov? What was his name? No, it was
Ivan
Dragov.
Dragov.
Dragov. Yeah.
Dragov. I would
Hashtag
break you.
Uniposer. That's right.
I would break you.
I must break
I
you.
must
Yeah.
break
So
you.
in that one, he was the underdog.
Go
He
for it.
was just the simple working man. He was working in a factory. And then he started like beating up machines or something. You know.
He was working for the machine. What did they used to call the Russian regime? What did they call it? The machine. I can't
I
fucking
don't know.
remember.
Fucking.
It was before your time. It was during the Cold War.
It was actually towards like the beginning of my time was the end of its time because the Soviet Union fell in like 1993, right? Wasn't it?
Are you asking for dates? Are
I'm
you
asking
at,
for a year. You don't have to make a specific date. I'm asking for a
I
year.
barely remember the year I was born,
Well, yeah,
much
me
less
too.
anything
No
else.
shit. Because I was born in '90, so that would have been 3 years into my life that the Soviet Union was around. Not that I remember any of it, but
Yeah, they were goddamn red communist bastards.
fucking commie fucks.
Those commie bastards. Yeah, it
That's
was.
right.
You didn't. And this was back in the day. You didn't get in trouble for saying "you commie bastards."
Oh, you don't get in trouble now for saying that.
Sure, you do.
Mm-mm.
Because then you got to prove they're commies, so you're not just throwing hate speech around and blah blah blah. It's a bunch of fucking.
You don't have to
bullshit.
prove nothing. You don't have to prove they're commies. You just start up
You
those
have to prove.
rotors.
You
That's all
know,
I'm
you
saying.
have to prove things to the social engine out there.
Nope. The only engine I care about is the one that starts up those rotors. That's it.
Which rotors?
The ones on the
Rotor-rooter?
helicopter.
The heli.
The ones
Now we're
that-
in a helicopter.
Yeah, we're throwing commies out of helicopters. You didn't know about that? That's
What are
you're
we
supposed
back
to do
in
with
Vietnam?
commies. Oh man, I'm not gonna go through the whole Pinochet thing with you.
Do what?
I'm not gonna go through the whole Augusto Pinochet thing.
That's good because I probably wouldn't listen to much of it either.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't.
Hey,
Yeah,
John,
basically he was throwing commies out of helicopters. That's all you really need to know.
we didn't get any input on
Yeah, I see
if we're
one
going to look
one.
like this. Was there a one?
and
Okay,
the-
good. So
There's
that's enough
A1,
for me.
so that's good enough for me.
And,
Yeah,
and apparently it's from our biggest fan,
yeah.
and that's all that matters to me. So we're gonna wrap this shit up for a moment, and we're gonna take about 15. Then we're gonna come back with the big show.
Big show.
Yeah, the big show. Friday at the arena.
Wait, Big Show wasn't that a wrestler?
I'm
pretty sure. Big Show, like that might have been back in the WWF
There was
days.
was it Milton Berle? Really? No, who was what was his fucking
Dude,
name?
your mic is all fucked up. Tuck into it properly. There you go. Yeah, that's way better.
Jesus Christ, John! I don't know where this fucking thing has been, and you make me do that shit.
I like the hashtag Uniposer. Let's get that going more in the next show too.
Uniposer. I got
Yeah,
it.
that's awesome.
I come up
That
with
was
some
good, yeah.
humdingers, don't I?
That was pretty good. I like it.
Do people still get called poser these days?
Not as much, but I mean, I'm sure they do.
All right, we're going to wrap this up. We'll be back in about 15 minutes after I take myself a well-deserved potty break.
Yep.
Yeah, let's
And
call
a
it a
smoke
potty
break.
break. Shh, John. Calm down.
No, I meant the tobacco, of
It's
course.
a
Of
potty
course,
break.
tobacco.
It's a potty
Tobacco.
break. A
Tobacco break as well.
potty break.
Okay.
See?
Fine. Potty break.
See? It's dual
Will be
purpose.
infantile.
Work with me.
All right.
Folks, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Thanks for joining us at Shooting the Shit, and we'll see you in just a few. Peace
Yep. See you guys.
out.